Hello and welcome to the Homeless Consultants channel. My name is Paul B. I am the Homeless Consultant. And about 2 months ago, Governor Tim Walz arbitrarily by fiat dictated, ultimately at the end of a loaded gun, dictated that I can no longer work for a living, I can no longer earn the money that I need to survive according to the law of supply and demand. The Minnesota news media lauded this man as a great leader. Prior to that, I had just finished posting video series about the 50 greatest existential threats to America, which includes health fascism and related topics. And I had just posted a 10-part video series on junk science, which includes public health fraud, negligence, incompetence, and corruption. That was all posted before you had heard of coronavirus, at least this year. You may not recall that in previous years they've been trying to stir up this hornet's nest, but they never got it to stick. You probably forgot about that, right? Might want to Google it. This year it stuck, thanks to the news media. The same news media that Governor Tim Walz tells you to watch. So, after 2 months of not having any job or any income, folks, I need a vacation. Because I've spent those 2 months posting videos telling you the truth about this coronavirus health scare. And now that the rest of the world is finally catching up and starting to validate everything I've been telling you at an increasing rate, what I'm going to do instead of talking on this video is I'm going to go celebrate Memorial Day properly. And I'm going to ask you to click on the link in the pinned comment at the top of the comment section for this video, where you will be taken to another video where some other people give you their top 10 reasons why they are no longer falling for the coronavirus health scare. They do a magnificent job. The only sad thing about it is that they're basically repeating what I've been telling you for months. One of the good things to come out of this is that now that I've set all those videos online and the responses are also set, it demonstrates beyond any question the kind of osteophobia that exists in Minnesota. Now that it's being shown that everything I told you was accurate and true, all those people who attacked me, the person who comes in and gives a thumbs down within 30 or 60 seconds every time I post a video, you know, if it's when they're awake or sober or whatever, without watching the video, you know, all these people making the snide juvenile, oh my gosh, so incredibly juvenile comments on Twitter. They did what I have not been able to do in the last 5 years. They demonstrated beyond any question that Minnesota is a hotbed of osteophobia and hatred. It's just a vile, nasty, mean-spirited place. And I can't thank you Minnesotans enough for doing your part. Governor Tim Walz, I told you so. It's a shame you don't listen to homeless people. Sometimes we have something valuable to say. Menards, shame on you. When I told you lost a customer, I meant it. Making people wear all those masks, even after it's been shown, demonstrated beyond question, that you're hurting and potentially killing those people by making them wear a mask. Click on the link in the pinned comment, folks. Watch that other video. I'm going to celebrate Memorial Day, and I'd like to point out one thing. Memorial Day traditionally celebrates the military service and military veterans who fight and risk their lives and maybe give their lives or give their health in the service of this country against foreign enemies, and God bless them for doing that. But please, on Memorial Day, do not neglect those who stay at home and fight against domestic enemies to the United States of America, because when they take these oaths of office, they swear to fight against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I'm not the only person sitting around making these videos telling the truth to fight against domestic enemies. There's a whole bunch of people out there doing it. And every one of them deserves your support. At the very least, they deserve to have you think about what it is that they're doing for you on a day like Memorial Day. The last thing I want to say is, after my last video, I finally had to break down and ask for donations temporarily. And I just want to say thank you so much to those of you who stood up. You, the people, accomplished more than the Minnesota state government has accomplished in the last 10 years of me going to them for help. And you did it immediately. Because you cared, while the Minnesota government does not. Thank you so much. Again, you have demonstrated more than words out of my mouth ever could the difference between good and decent people and Minnesota. Have a wonderful Memorial Day. And click on that link to watch that video, because I'm handing the mantle to them today. Like I said, I need a vacation. Have a great holiday, everyone, and thanks for watching.